Shalom, all praises, honor, glory go to the Heavenly Father, Yahawah, Ba'asham, Yahawashi, Ba'asham Rakakwatash. Double honor unto the apostles, the elders of Great Millstone, that rule well and that taught us His truth. Salutations to the sincere Achim out there that are going out on the highways and hedges to prophesy the downfall of this wicked queendom, and that are helping to wake up the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans spread around the four corners of the earth, the true Hebrew Israelites the Bible speaks of, to come back, to the Heavenly Father, man, and to realize that this world is going down and that we have a far greater world to look forward to, the kingdom of Yahawah, Ba'asham Yahawashi, So let me just jump in the article that I saw, because this is from like 3 days ago, 2-3 days ago. You see now that, and the article, by the way, concerning the C19, the Windows 19, or as the Apostle Tahar says, the Crown Vic Royale. Y'all know what's going on. Esau coming up with some new things, man. And it will all lead into people having to show some form of identification to be entering into certain buildings. You had a while ago here that people could not go to the restaurants anymore because everything was shut down. The stores, you had to have a mask on. You had to have the mask on in public transportation. So you know what I'm talking about, because YouTube be bugging if you talk about certain things, because they're being exposed, man. And YouTube is censoring a lot of channels that that are speaking the truth, that are speaking about health and about the wickedness of this government, which is ruled by the so-called white man, Esau, Edom. And the whole green passport thing that came with the people, came with the whole thing. If you took that poison, you got a green V, and then you can enter into certain buildings. But there also were periods of time where everything was closed down. This world is totally wicked, and it needs to go down, man. It needs to go down, and it will go down, because we are in the bottom of the statue of the dream of Nebuchadnezzar, which the prophet Daniel broke down to the spirit of the Heavenly Father, Yahawah. We're now in the iron mixed with the miry clay, the divided kingdoms. And you see all these kingdoms that were before them were greater than the current kingdom. So, than the current empire, or how you want to call it. But the point is, they all fell. So how much more is this going to fall? It's part iron, part clay. So that shows you it is partly strong, and it is partly very weak. It's even the iron is weak in the eyes of Yahawah Ba'asham Yahawashi, because they already fell, the Roman Empire, the Iron Empire, but it is now revived again. The deadly wound was healed. And through them draconian laws, if you go to Revelation 13:11, you see that, the lamb is, who had two horns. Let me see. Let me just go to it, since I'm talking about it anyway. Let me jump into it real quick. We wanted to go into, let me see, Revelation 13, verse 11. And I beheld another beast coming up out of the earth, and the lamb, and he spake as a dragon. And he exercised all the power of the first beast before him, and caused the earth and them which dwell therein to worship the first beast, whose deadly wound was healed. So the Roman Empire is revived again, because this whole, if you take a look at America, at Babylon, at the government buildings, even around here. But if you take a look at Babylon, that whore that rideth upon the scarlet-colored beast, it is all fashioned after the Roman Empire, because the Romans are the Edomites, And the Edomites are ruling right now because Esau is being set up by the Heavenly Father. You know, he is the basis of men. So the Heavenly Father set up the basis of men to rule over to rule in this earth and to show people how not to be ruling. You know, because this is a totally wicked rulership, and it need to be taken out of the way. It's going to be taken out of the way. You understand? So, you know, in the lamb, you know, which has two horns, that shows you the left and the right party system, the Democrats and the Republicans, you know, but still it is one beast. If you kick, you know, if you kick the head, you know, both sides will eat. Something fell. If you kick, the whole thing will fall. Can't make this up, man. Shit, something fell in another house. But hey, so it spake as a dragon, and that shows you that that goes back to harshness, man, because that goes to back to Draco, a Grecian lawgiver, which was infamous for his very harsh laws. He spake as a dragon, and it goes to Dracon, and Draco was coming out with the draconian laws. And this dragon goes to what? A great serpent. You see? The name for Satan with a great serpent in the garden all goes back to the spirit of Esau, Edom, and that spirit, that devil is ruling right now. Because the devil is Esau, Edom. He's the so-called white man that is ruling this earth in total wickedness, with all his all his wicked legislation, all his wicked decrees, all his wickedness that he is using to oppress the people, draconian laws. But he will be taken out of the way. And if I go to, let me see. If I go to this, because this is the article that I read about, let me see. It says, yeah, you have to have like let's get this the hell out of here, man. Very annoying. It says, let me see if I can translate it. If not, I'm gonna do to the best of my ability to translate it myself. Oh, it's not here. But it is new C variant centaurs spreading faster than the current one, because they already were saying like you know, people are getting you know, infected and whatever. A soccer player of a Dutch female soccer team, you know, they are on a tournament right now, or something to that effect, and their star player was all this is a disaster. The star player was diagnosed with you know, she got tested, and you know, the sea bug came up. So they are using these celebrities, so-called, even the lower, you know, beyond celebrities that are no level. They're using them because to the media, which goes into the goddess of illusion, they are tricking the people. They're scaring the people into believing that this thing is out there, so we need to be locked up again. You know, it's like a form of manipulation to justify the lockdowns, to justify the people needing to be tested, you know, or else they can work. They are pushing them in a corner. But you saw this. Let me see if I can already translate it, or else I'm gonna go to another. Let me see. It's gonna be. Then you have to go like this. I'm gonna just leave it like this then. I can also go to this other, you see here, Yahoo Meat Centaur is a new stealth Omicron. It was just found in the US and may escape immunity more than other C strain, as you see in here, the finance Yahoo. So you see already that this thing is popping up again. And the centaur goes into Greek mythology, a horse with a male torso and head. So what are they saying? Is it going into mutation like they did before? Everyone has that, that eye, zer smile. To just say it like that, it rhymes with Iser. They had that smile. You saw Justin Bieber, so that is, the cerebral palsy, like partial nerve or partial, I say that basically paralysis in the face. Let me just keep it at that, because of the nerves not functioning properly to the, by the poison that has been injected into your body. Your nerves are gonna be messed up, and you will get that cerebral palsy, that famous smile of that wicked company that rhymes on Iser. So now you see that even the old minister, the former minister, they called him the C-19, the sea bug minister, Hugo de Jonge. Now he came down with the bug, with, not the bug, but, the sea bug, as I just call it. Because he has been tested positive with, you see, even in the English, if you just minister Hugo de Jonge, there's a politician, he was, again, called the minister of C-19. A lot of people hated him also for the deal that he made with some people related to certain companies that was like 50 million that they didn't even get the receipts of. So it's all fraud with this guy. And now they made him the minister of housing. And the economy is going downhill, so they put him on all types of positions to on all types of seats to bring the bad news, so to say, to be the face of the bad news. And they already made videos of him, tweaking and all that shit. So you know what's going on. He being with his nose in the snow. So here it says, so he tests positive for the C-19. So now he's working from house. He's from his house. He's going into isolation. Of course, by the advice of the RFVM. That's the risk. What was it again? Risico something something. Let me just look it up. I already forgot. What is in the Dutch the Rijksinstituut voor Volksgezondheid en Milieu? Basically the equivalent of they advise the people to how you say that? Basically the Department of Health. You can just call it that. Yeah, the Department of Health. Let me see if it gives it. Let me see in English. The National Institute for Public Health and the Environment. And you already know these people are the destroyers of the earth. So they do nothing that is, they are physicians of no value. So this devil has, he came down with the Windows 19. And what do? Scare you into running for the JAB. because that's how Esau gets down. But we're not ignorant of his devices. Let me go to Job 13:4. But ye are forgers of lies. These people blast lies upon lies upon lies. They come with all types of lies, man. Ye are all physicians of no value. You know, we have a true physician in Yahawashi. You know, Yahawah Bashem Yahawashi is a true healer, the true power that we need to worship, that we need to trust upon. Don't trust your enemy. Why? So Proverbs 4, verse 16. For they sleep not, except they have done mischief, and their sleep is taken away, unless they cause some to fall. For they eat the bread of wickedness and drink the wine of violence. So these devils that are ruling right now, they are wicked, man. They are ruling this earth in total wickedness. And we already see their plan from a mile away, man. 2 Corinthians 2, verse 11. Lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. We already know what these devils are up to the spirit of Yahawah Bashem Yahawashi. We discern what's going on. We need to watch as well as pray, as the Lord said. Because in these times, if you are with your head, you know, in the wrong place, you're not going to see what's going on. That's why the Lord Yahawashi was very clear about that you need to know what's going on, man. You can't be living in the dark. Let me see. Job 21, verse 27. Behold, I know your thoughts and the devices which you wrongfully imagine against me. You know? So this you can throw upon this damn devil. We know what's going on, what they want to do. They want to come against us. We are the main target. So now they're already preparing the people like, yeah, for the fall. We can't not go around the fact that there might be lockdowns and such. We already knew that. These people move in the dark. In the summer, with this whole thing, people can't stay in the house. They're going to be very mad. They already have a lot of spirits out there. A lot of spirit, like sedition out there. So this damn devil, he knows that he needs to ease off in the summer. And after the summer, he's going to go right back with his plan. This is what they're going to do. They will roll out another strain or whatever it's going to be. And they will slowly but surely put people into fear again. Because without the Lord, people will run to and fro, be all suicidal, depressed as hell. The children be on dope and on opioids, even the grown-ups, because that's what you saw the last time when they locked everything down. And their livelihood is being taken away. Their businesses are being closed down, and they are all pushed into a small corner wherein they are fully dependent on the government. While the government is screwing people over through taxes and all that. People lost their children because of the taxing concerning it went into the children's benefits for the daycare and such. And they put a lot of people in debt, and knowingly they even admitted it that they were wrong, but people still lost their children, and they can't see their children without being supervised or stuff like that, because the government put them into debt, and the children were being placed out of their houses because the houses were not a good environment for the children anymore, because the parents didn't have the funds to take care of them, while the government put them in that position wrongfully. So, but it's a beautiful thing, because that goes into Deuteronomy 28 with us longing for to see our children. And now the curses are being put upon our enemies, and they are going to hell. So that's a beautiful thing, how you see that even these celebrities falling, you see that this world is falling apart and that we are getting stronger. And that's beautiful. It's beautiful to see the fall of your enemies, as the book of Sirach says. So, I can't even go to that because a lot of people, they think, you can't say that, and God's all love, and the Heavenly Father hates sinners, man. Sirach 12. And it's only about the elect of Yahshua, man. Even a large part of our own people, they won't make it, man. So let me just go to this. Don't want to make it too long, because it's just a heads up news video. And I'm going to go into this, and then Yahawah, I'm going to go into Luke 12 and 54, and then I'm going to wrap it up. So, now I forgot where I wanted to go in. Oh yeah, the Sirach 25, verse 7. There be 9 things which I have judged in my heart to be happy, and the 10th I will utter with my tongue. A man that had joy of his children, so that's a very joyous thing. And he that liveth to see the fall of his enemy, and that it's evidently that Esau is falling. We rising up is an evident token of the devil, his perdition of their. So it's a clear token, a clear sign of Esau, his destruction, perdition. For us, it's of salvation. We see that Yahshua is waking up. We went to the store after camp in the whole other part of Amsterdam, and the security pulled up like, "Hey man, you got your cards with you, to get the discount, the bonus card." And he said, "Hey man, y'all Israelites, this, that. I see the beards and all that." Then he came out the store, and he was asking about certain scriptures, man, and explaining things about a certain movie, how they're showing things in movies and all that, and we got, we went to a few scriptures. So you see, people are waking up, man. Jake be waking up, even the elderly Jakes, the Jacob descendants waking up. Esau's going down, man. And this is high time to awake out of sleep, man. You can't be all comfortable, man. Sirach 5 and 7. Because if you tarry to turn into the Lord, you will be destroyed in your security, man. You think like you got it going on, you got time left, and then boom, you're going to be taken out of the way. While you would thinking like, I'm going to go next week, or I'm going to do it in a month or whatever. Seek the Lord while he may be found, man. And it's, again, high time to awake out of sleep, man, because for now is our salvation nearer than we believe. To roughly paraphrase Romans, you can go to Romans 13 and 11, but let me go to Luke 12, as Yahawashi also, stressed this point. Luke 5, verse 54, and he said unto the people, and he said also to the people, when ye see a cloud rise out of the west, straightway ye say, there cometh a shower. When you see dark clouds coming, gray clouds, you see, what time it is. You see everything. That's how they discern the weather. And so it is. And when you see the south wind blow, you say, there will be heat, and it cometh to pass. And there's no new thing under the sun, because this is what they do when they forecast the weather. Ye hypocrites, ye can discern the face of the sky and of the earth, but how is it that ye do not discern this time? You see? Yeah, and why even of yourselves judge ye not what is right? So it's very important to have your eyes open, your spiritual eyes open, man. Pray for knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, man. Because the times that are ahead of us are far worse than ever before, man. And there's a lot of things coming. Famine, so a shortage of food. People will be seeing, they will be just like back in the days. Whose son are we going to eat, yours or mine? People will be drinking blood and all that. The second Ezra speaks about that, man. Cannibalism is coming back. People will lose their minds because that will happen when famine hits and when family members die in front of them and they can do nothing about it. That brings in desperation, and desperation, goes hand in hand with frustration and with, making hasty decisions, man. Not well, if your mind is not stable, stupid decisions or horrible decisions are going to be made, and the effects will be horrible. If you are not with Yahawah Basham Yahawashi, if the Heavenly Father, if Yahawah Basham Yahawashi is not with you, you're done. We need Yahawah Basham Yahawashi, man. So yeah, with that, I would like to give all praises, honor, and glory unto the Heavenly Father, Yahawah Basham Yahawashi, Basham Rakakwadash. Double honor unto the apostles and elders of Great Millstone that rule well, and that taught us his truth among many other things. And salutations to the sincere Achim out there, and to the few Aqua, the sisters out there, Shalom.